Yo, this your boy Rob, aka Novelty Life, coming at y'all with another 365 fit motivation video. And in today's video, I'm gonna talk about starting your fitness journey. The top 10 steps to starting your fitness journey. Like always, if you like the content that I'm putting out, like, share, comment below, and subscribe to your boy. Just let me know what you think. And top 10 fitness journey steps. These are the top 10 things that I did when I was starting my fitness journey. Number one, I remembered what led me to the gym in the first place. So I had to literally take a step back and think about why I was walking into the gym. What was the building blocks that led me as a newly college graduate walking into the gym, and why I was doing it? Whether it was emotional, whether it was tired of being tired, sick and tired of being a certain way for years, being overweight, 350 pounds, low self-esteem, anything. It could be feeling as if you've been trapped, like just remembering where you've been and what is leading you into the gym. The gym, in my opinion, has always been a type of therapy for me. Number two, visualize your end result, then get back to work. Now, this was the kicker for me that led me to actually reach my goals, was that I started to actually visualize myself at a certain point while working out, while actually achieving my goals, minor goals, of course, to get to the larger picture. I actually visualize myself at a certain point, visualize myself actually being smaller than I was, visualize myself being able to run fast, being able to lift the weights, being able to produce myself in a content. And I was being very selfish when it pertains to this part of me coming fresh out of college. I literally visualized what it was going to take for me to get there. Number three, take before and after pictures. This helps you so much as a newly beginning person walking into the gym. If you're thinking about losing weight, you're thinking about putting yourself in a caloric deficit or anything like that, working out, getting your body in shape, take pictures. Don't be afraid to take a picture of your before when your body is a certain way, and then a week go by, take another picture. 2 weeks go by, take another picture. 3 weeks go by, take another picture. And you will find that in taking the pictures, you start to see the inches come off of your body, come off your waistline, your chest line, your biceps, your thigh. You'll start to see inches fall off, literally. You know, we can't always look at the scale. The scale is a tricky little devil, because the scale will literally be one way early in the morning, another way late at night. Literally, the scale will have you running around in circles if you're just looking at the scale to try to figure out how your progress is looking. So take pictures. Don't be afraid to take pictures. If you the type of person who wants to post the pictures, post the pictures. If not, don't post them. Keep it as something that's personal for you. Another thing that always helped me, number four, was I bought clothes that I could not fit at the time. That was a big motivation for me when starting my fitness journey. I literally had pants in my closet that I could not wear. And the fact that I couldn't wear these clothing items, it pushed me to actually put myself in the position to want to keep going. I had multiple reasons of why I wanted to keep on my fitness journey. I couldn't at the time, coming fresh out of college as a newly member of this so-called society where I gotta work hard. I had no money, living with my father, and trying to help him out as best I could. So I literally couldn't afford a trainer. I sat down at LA Fitness with a trainer, and they laid out how much it was gonna cost to actually have a trainer. And I was like, I can't do it. Number 5, hold on to a tangible trip, vacation, or something you really want to do with your loved ones. When you have something to look forward to, it pushes you. Now, I won't say that this should be the main source of your progress, your goals, getting what you want to get out of fitness, out of your journey, but this can be an external motivation versus an internal. An internal motivation is the truest, real form of motivation that anybody can actually have. But external motivations do help you in the beginning stages, and then you can develop the internal motivations. Number 6, recognize any underlying health-related issues that are in your family. Because if it's in your family, then it's actually in you to a certain extent. Diabetes, high blood pressure, cancer, all these things are present in my family. And one big motivation for me when I was first losing weight was the fact that my entire left side of my body would go numb. Literally go numb. And I would have to walk and try to shake my leg to get my body, get the blood to flow the right way. That told me that the circulation, the blood flow in my body wasn't adequate. My doctor had told me time and time again, Robert, get your health together. Robert, get your health together. But I grew up in a household where my father was eating a certain way, which meant I ate a certain way. And I took those bad habits into college with me. I took those exact bad habits that my father had into college, whereas I was eating pounds of chicken a night, pizza, gaining the freshman 15, which for me, it was actually the freshman 30. Like, I recognized that I had to do something. I had to make a change. And by the grace of God and the fact that I've put so much effort behind it, I've been able to make these health changes for my life that's going to benefit me, and not only benefit me in the now, but when I do have children, I won't make the same mistake that my father made. I won't make the same mistake. I will know how to cook a proper meal for my kids. I will know how to prepare lunches that is going to be a healthier source of nutrients for my children. There's multiple benefits to starting your fitness journey than just the fitness itself. Number 7, I set positive affirmations for myself. Now, you have to understand, at the time when I was first getting into fitness, I didn't have internal motivation. My motivation was strictly external, which meant that daily I was waking up in the morning, I had something positive planned in my ear. I was going to sleep with something positive in my ear. I was coming home from work, and at the time I was working at Whole Foods, and I had some kind of positive motivational video or something planned in my ear. It literally was the catalyst to jump starting my fitness journey and allowing me to keep going without having a personal trainer. And that's not to say I wouldn't have wanted a personal trainer at the time. Like I said, I just couldn't afford it. And we all have to grow. We all have to take baby steps to get to certain places in life. Number 8, if you can afford it, and this is what I've been saying, I couldn't afford at the time, get you a personal trainer. Getting a personal trainer will help you stay motivated. He or she will help you learn new exercises so that you don't make certain mistakes in the beginning that I made or that they might have made. They'll help you understand the caloric deficit or caloric surplus that you need to be in when eating food, when trying to get to a certain goal. They'll help you understand these things, and as they help you understand it, you'll take this further into your life and into your journey to the point when these personal trainers walk out of your life. And I have to say this, unless you are a sports athlete, you are an individual who is trying to literally run a marathon, or you're going to have a consistent base program where you're trying to do something athletic, there's no reason why a trainer should be in your life for no more than a couple of years. If that 6 months to a year, maybe 2 years, a trainer should be in your life, because it's the trainer's job to get you to your goal, teach you the knowledge, and you take that knowledge and you further it elsewhere. And by doing that, it makes the trainer more reputable. It makes the trainer more reliable, and you can see the effort that the trainer has to provide to you and so many other people. Number 9, this one is big. This one helped me all the time, and I can honestly say that I have slacked on this one. I have. I'm human. Life gets crazy for us all. And the one thing I can say, number 9, meal prep. Meal prep. What I did, typically I would meal prep twice a week. I would try to make 2 meals each day. So let's say if I wanted to have salmon and chicken with asparagus and potatoes, I would do that all on Sunday. Then a couple of days later, after having those 3 meals that could be for lunch and dinner, I would make two more meals like 3 days later, and this would be the end of the week. So it would be something totally different. It might be a different style of chicken. It might be breaded. The other one could have been baked. I tried to stay away from fried, but I typically recognize that I do love certain types of food. I've always been a foodie. So meal prepping is a healthy way of staying on track. At the same time, I have to say that you starting your fitness journey, you should never beat yourself up about the foods that you're eating. Yes, the foods that we eat, the burgers, the pizza, the fried chicken, yes, it's unhealthy. But it didn't take you eating one of those items once a week to get you to a certain point of being overweight. It was a consistent base track record of you eating the pizza daily, the chicken daily. Mind you, when I was in college, for 5 years in college, I literally would go to class, go to the frat house, hang out with the guys a little bit, come back to the dorm room, and I would eat fried chicken, a pound of fried chicken a night. And in fact, it was always boneless barbecue, honey barbecue wings. And when I say I would dog those mugs, my bro Manny and Sean would come to the room, and they'll be like, "Rob, what's all this food on your refrigerator?" But I didn't recognize that I had an issue. I didn't recognize that there was literally an issue with me when it pertained to food. I was using food to cover up so many things in my life that I had dealt with in the past, and I was just literally running away from issues. Literally running away from issues. And meal prepping has literally helped that. And now that I'm getting back to my meal prepping roots, I feel amazing to be getting ready to get back to that. And it's about me understanding what am I doing when I meal prep, measuring the food out, making sure that everything that I'm putting inside the containers, that I'm actually having a certain number. Because like I say, you have to be in a caloric deficit in order to make these things come forth in your life. You have to be in a caloric deficit. And number 10, think of your progress over the years. Think of your progress over the years. Now, as you lose weight, you're going to have people coming to you saying, "Hey, I see your weight loss. Hey, I see you. Congratulations. People are going to be motivating you. People are going to be acknowledging what you can't even see. And I promise you, I had no idea that I was losing this weight, because in my mind, yes, I'm taking the pictures, but I'm just going to the gym daily. So many people have come to me in the past 2 years, and they've been like, oh, you're a motivation, you are an inspiration. And here I am feeling as if I'm just another person, because I believe that anybody has this capability. I believe that everybody has the capability of putting these things into play. And one thing I have to stress that I wish that I knew when I was starting out was to just love myself. And in loving myself, it's opening so many doors that I'm ready to see what God has to offer me, my future family, my brothers, my sister. I have a new outlook on everything that I'm doing. Everything. It's your boy Rob, aka Novelty Life, another 365 Fit motivation video. Hey beautiful, I see you right there. And like, share, comment, subscribe, and I'll get back at your boy.